What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we have some updated information about the Battlefield mode, the Battlefield 2.0 as they're kind of like titling it, I guess. A lot of the information is basically what I already translated from the V-Jump about a week or so ago, but there is a little bit more information in terms of like how to pick your team and your leader and everything like that, so we're going to get that information. And by the way, before anyone asks, I know I probably will get a question or two, this is my side account on my iPad, so as you can clearly see right now, it is just a little side account that I've been doing for fun ever since year 2. So as you can clearly see, it's not as stacked as my last account, but you know, it's this is my free to play account. So I have not put a single dime into this. So I got some I had some pretty lucky pulls, I'll admit. Gogeta was obviously way back in the year, or during the 200 million download celebration. Goku, believe it or not, was off of a single during that little special 7-star banner that I said ignore. Vegeta was originally from year 2. Janemba was from... Actually, Janemba here, I pulled on camera when I was summoning for STR Gohan way back when he originally first came out. So you guys have actually all seen that. The physical Vegeta is from this week and everything like that. So, you know, it's a pretty good account. It definitely doesn't have as much as a lot of other, a lot of other big-time accounts have. But Gohan's totally easy 8 out and everything like that. So it is pretty cool. So... Anyway, let's get into the information quick, and then I got a few summons at the end, just because I like to do my daily tickets and my daily single summon, because I would like to try and pull the LR Vegeta if possible, although, it's going by singles and everything. So let's go into the information real quick, and let's go into the Battlefield 2.0. Dun dun dun! It's all renovated, it's all new, it's all sparkly and everything. Not really. I have to admit, that picture right there, that's pretty badass. It's better than the other one, so... Anyway, so the bottom line, though, this is coming in the spring of 2018, so if you can see the kanji right there for Haru, which means spring, comes in the spring of 18. Now, apparently, way down here at the bottom, before I continue on with the rest of the information, apparently this goes away on, like, the 15th of March or something like that. But clearly, I have not seen that information. I think the Reddit/DBZ space said that. So it looks like around mid-March or so, we should be getting this this updated Battlefield, essentially. So let's go through all the information and some potential pretty cool stuff. So bottom line, though, in order to play this mode, essentially, first you gotta be ranked 150 or higher. Okay, it was the exact same thing for when the beta was out for the first version of the Battlefield. Game mode, I guess. So bottom line, just be level 150. Everyone, unless you are a truly new player, I think everyone should be above 150, no problem. And if you are not, you have 4 times experience going on right now until like the 6th or the 8th of March. So you have plenty of time to go through this and try to get some of that, okay? And then also, the characters that you can use in this mode have to be at least UR or higher, and you use a max of 100 people. Pretty simple stuff. You got 100, you got bodies, you got the physical kanji right there, and you've got the max kanji right there. And then basically what you do is it's under the same area that the World Tournament was in. This is exactly the same as the beta was, though. You simply click the special part, the special button that'll be on the side there. And, oh yeah, they have the new Golden Frieza in there. That's pretty cool. And then you basically hit this. Now, it looks like there will be a set time that this is available, which I don't know why. I thought the whole point of this was to make it available every single day or available all the time, no matter what. But then again, because this is under something that's called special, I guess we'll technically never have this fully, which I'm not gonna lie, that's a big letdown right there. I mean, this game mode could be pretty fun. I mean, it's basically just taking the gameplay that we've known about this game for so long now, but it would be nice for it to be around all the time, or at least, maybe, if it is around every single time, say like, okay, you can do this a total of 10 times a day after the set, like promotional period, because in this, when I was looking at the kanji and everything like that, basically, we can play this as many times as we want. There's no stamina cost or anything like that. So it would be nice, though, that maybe, again, after this promotional, set time that they have for this, like, in April and so on, we'd be able to say, okay, you can do this a total of 10 times if you want to. You don't have to, obviously, but if you want to keep grinding out stuff, then you can. It's just, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Or actually, I'll put a poll up in the top right corner. Do you think this emote should be available every single day? Or do you think this should be something like, this is probably going to become the new, like, World Tournament thing now, where it comes out every month would be my guess. That's my total guess, though. I have absolutely no confirmation on that, so... Anyway, so I'm not sure exactly for how long we'll be around. I'm going to guess it's the 16 days or so. So if that's March like 16th or March 17th, and that's basically the end of March, which would then signal the 1st of April would be when it finishes, and then actually that's when like school and everyone goes to work and new jobs and everything. So at least here in Japan, you gotta remember this is the Japanese version. So how does the battle work essentially? Basically, it's just like what I translated back in the V-Jump catalog and everything like that. But bottom line, you get 4 enemies that you can pick here. You pick one of them and you fight them. And as you continue on, they get harder and harder, obviously. And then when you've defeated all of these minions here, you get a big boss battle. You fight the boss battle, you get like extra rewards and everything like that. Pretty standard stuff. It's nothing special, really, okay? Now, one interesting thing, one thing that I did question about the catalog and the magazine and everything like that, was like, how do you pick your team and how do you pick your friends and everything like that? So you don't actually pick friends. You don't. That's one thing they explicitly say right here, is that you cannot pick. So this right here, this suru koto ga deki nai, that means you cannot pick friends. Deki nai means you can't do something, okay? So you can't pick friends, and you have to pick your own guy. You pick your own kind of like sub-friend, essentially, from within the characters that you brought yourself, okay? So yeah, sub leader. So you bring a normal leader and you bring a sub leader, and both of them. So notice the two, and then the body kanji right there. Both of them will have their leader skill hatsudo suru, which means activated. Okay, so they're gonna have those abilities activated. And as you see right here, they use an example. They bring you're bringing your leader as the Omega Shenron, and then your sub leader is the second one that you picked, which is the Goku, which still gives that +3 key to strength types. So. That's something that, you know, that right there, I'll admit, actually, that can kind of make things somewhat interesting, depending on how difficult this thing truly is, because, you know, it's really going to make you think. It's like, okay, do I bring both, like, Omega and Brawly at the same time, because they have the same leader skill, since Brawly now has his Easy A, or do I bring someone like this Goku who doesn't give as big of a stat boost or anything like that, but it allows me to save my other characters and everything like that. So again, we'll have to see exactly how the mode goes. I know some people aren't exactly thrilled about this, because it's like, oh, it's just another way to play the game. Anyone banking on multiplayer and everything like that, I don't see it ever happening. Maybe a raid or something, I would truly be okay with something like a raid, but true so-called multiplayer, I don't see it ever happening in Dokkan or anything like that. So anyway, so you pick your leaders and everything like that. You go into the boss battle, and funny enough, they picked the TUR version of the LR Bojack. You basically go in though, and it looks like based on the type of enemy you fight, it's gonna give you all of your like type advantage characters from what I can see, or simply you can just categorize it, essentially would be my guess. Again, I'm not 100% sure because we don't have the game mode right in front of us just yet. And then you basically just keep fighting on, you keep going as far as you can, and then when you die, you're done. So. Now there are one thing that doesn't say in here, at least unless it's down at the bottom, which I haven't seen yet. One thing that the magazine did mention was the fact that there are going to be checkpoints, so that if you die, it's just going to be like, you know, the first beta test and everything like that. You get up to, you hit certain stages, and then they're like checkpoints. So, like, for example, in the first beta, you got up to stage 4, and then if you went to stage 5 and you died, you go back to 4, and it was like every 4 stages or something like that. And then eventually it was like, if you beat that stage and you stayed there, or you start all the way back at the beginning and all that kind of stuff. So we'll have to see exactly how it works. Again, we're not 100% sure. Same thing though as from the beta test originally. You beat it, you collect rewards, and you get these these are like treasures that you take to the Baba shop. You trade in for, you know, gem or you know, other medals and characters and things like that, okay? And then obviously using these guys, you can get Ginyu. Now, I actually have Ginyu, all 4 paths unlocked, and I have him up to SA10, and he took away can just TUR. However, in order to get to him to his LR, I think it's like 70 of these medals. And I don't know if anyone remembers, but when the Battlefield originally came in its beta test form, it took a lot of these little medals, you know, of these little gems here to then get said medals. Because every time you bought the medals, there was only 1 medal per, like, I think it was like 15,000 of these gems or something like that. So I don't know I really hope they bump up the amount, because that's still a lot. And Ginyu's a pretty outdated card. I mean, he's still good. I mean, he's an extreme physical unit. He's a good card and everything, but he is outdated. You can definitely tell this was something made way back in year 2 and everything like that. And we're almost past year 3 celebration. By the time this comes out, we are past year 3 celebration. So again, he's an older card. Again, great at the same time, but it's, I don't know. I hope they up the amount of these gems that we win per round and everything. That's all I'm going to say. Because I have a feeling a lot of people probably will still not go for him. I mean, like, yes, we're going to go for him. You know, like, I'm going to try and go for him unless it's way too much of a grind. I'm like, nope, not doing it. Just like with the original Battlefield. And I know there will be others and everything like that, but again, it'll be interesting to see. One thing that we are not limited by, though, is how many times we can do it per day, according to these translations and everything. So, yeah, so it's coming in the spring of 2018. Then right here, so there is no act, and you can do it as many times as you want. Play nankai o suru, basically. And then, again, it's around until... if we're going off of the picture, at least 16 days or so. Gabby rank 150 as usual, and then just make sure you have your guys at least Z awakened to level 80 or technically level 100 or stuff like that, okay? And then it says, you know, make sure you level them up and everything like that. So, other than that, though, that's pretty much it in terms of the information. Oh, and by the way, you can go for Raccoon today. So if you got him maxed out, go ahead. Remember, he's available every Friday now, and then also on Saturday and Sunday. I saw somewhere that apparently that people were saying that on the weekends you can collect the orbs, but you can't grind out the characters and everything like that. If that's true, I'll correct myself in my video tomorrow. But so far, it seems like you're fine, and you can still go for the cards on the weekends. Again, we'll have to wait and see. The kanji didn't say anything when I looked at it originally, so we'll have to see. Anyway, so to finish up the video real quick, I thought I'd do a couple of little summons real quick because I have 5 stones and I've got 3 tickets. So let's go in here. If I pull the LR off of this, I mean, I've had good luck showing you with recording and streaming and all that kind of stuff. Let's see what we can get. Are we going to stay base form? Yeah, no. Okay, so trash on this multi right here. Trash on this multi. Yep, that's an R Hercule right there. We are not getting an LR from that, so as you guys can see. Okay, now the real one will come from the tickets here. We're going to see if we can pull a, hopefully, decent unit. Okay, I pulled like 2, that was 7 pods right there. I've pulled 2 SSRs on the tickets from my main account, and they were, you know, kind of whatever kind of cards. But this account, absolutely no SSRs, even from those free tickets that we got. Oh wait, that was 5 pods. It wasn't 7 pods. Okay, sell. Okay, so anyway, so still SSR-less on this account. Absolutely nothing. I thought maybe the lesser account would get an LR pull. This is not going to break this screen. I already know it's not going to. It's not going to. Oh, hey, all right. Finally going. We're not SSR-less anymore. Oh, it's SSJ2 Trunks. Okay, he's not bad. I mean, he's a pretty good support. He needs a Dokkan Awaken. He honestly does. He's a good support unit. He's a pretty good support unit. But, yeah, attack up and defense of 25%. That's not bad at all. It's not bad. It really isn't. Definitely pretty helpful for Super Battle Road. So we got Hercule on the left, or on the right. We got into Super Saiyan. Can we pull something good? I don't know. Probably not, would be my guess. Super Saiyan 2 at least. Nope, we're not going to go 3. Okay. SSR. Nope, we got a Krillnet. Hashtag Krillnet for my man D-Free over there. You guys know the drill and everything. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts on the Battlefield 2.0 version and everything like that. Do you think it's actually going to be fun? Do you think it's not? I mean, in the end, guys, anyone who really thought about multiplayer, it would probably hit the same thing that Blazing did, right? Where Blazing is basically almost like just, it's gone almost. I know, obviously, content still comes to it and everything like that, but a lot of people have dropped that game because of just how unbalanced it is and everything. So I don't know, maybe they'll change something like that, but I mean, Dokkan, maybe a raid mode. I would think a raid mode would actually be really cool. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, leave a like if you liked the video. Do not forget, hit that little red bell, or I think it's white technically, if you are subbed to me, so that way you guys get notifications. A lot of people saying they're not getting my videos and everything, so make sure you hit that. And if you're watching this before Saturday, the 24th Japan time at 10 a.m., I will be streaming at that time, so from the time this recording, about 10 or 12 hours or so, I will be streaming some last chance summons on the Goku Black banner because I don't need to go for the other LRs. I figured, you know what? I did promise you guys a stream because you guys hit over 1,500 likes, no problem. I think you guys hit it in less than 7 or 8 hours or something like that. I was blown. I was just like, my videos never get that kind of likes. The only time I ever got that kind of like was like in my first summon video with like Rhyme Style, or I think it was when he pulled LR Gohan and I pulled absolutely trash. So yeah, it's Thanks for the like, guys. Apparently you guys want to see me do some summons. So anyway, so I'll be doing that. I still haven't decided yet if I'm doing it on Twitch or YouTube. Probably YouTube, but again, I'm not really sure. Keep an eye out to either the community posts on my YouTube or on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. That's the easiest way that you'll see something updated. So anyway, guys, again, thanks for coming by, and until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.